Hey everybody, Pete Werner here with this week's Disney Dining Show, coming to you from Animal Kingdom Lodge, more specifically from Boma. It's been a hot minute since I've been in this restaurant, and always one of my favorites, and wanted to see what I would think of it now that it has reopened. Joined this week by my good friends Craig Williams, who's holding the camera right now, from movingtoorlando.com, Sean Falk, and also from Moving to Orlando, Mr. Drake Shadwell. So, do you want the Reader's Digest version first, people? This was not the Boma that I remember. $49.99 per person for adults, $29.99 for kids. And I'm back, I'm trying to be good and get my diet under control, so I'm back to doing a low-carb diet. So I stayed mostly focused on the meats. Subpar, substandard, poorly prepared, low quality. How hard is it to season chicken? The strip loin managed to be ridiculously fatty and dry at the same time. If you did not put, the one meat that was very good were the ribs. I'll say that. The ribs were great. But when you come to Boma, you expect food to be spiced. You expect the food to have flavors. African cuisine, known for its bold, inventive flavors. None of that was on display here. If you wanted bold flavor, you had to put a sauce on things. There was a, what was that sauce called? The Boma mustard for the strip loin, which was a mustard teriyaki sauce, which I only had a little bit of, but it basically covers the flavor of the strip loin. Tamarind barbecue sauce for the chicken basically provides any flavor that chicken's gonna have. The ribs, like I said, ribs were wonderful, well prepared. Is the only thing I ate here. I took a taste of some other stuff. The corn chowder was really good. But I gotta be honest, I am so disappointed. This is not what Boma used to be. But the other thing that really bothers me is that it's a full buffet, all right? And there's not a cast member serving you food. And there are all these utensils that people are touching to fill up their plate. Any semblance of safety is out the window. Restaurant was full. Of course, you're sitting in this restaurant with, people are eating, so they don't have their masks on. You have a lot of food here that is finger food that you pick up with your hands, especially the ribs. But you have to touch utensils. And then if you don't remember to sanitize before you eat, you get the idea. There's no reason they cannot have cast members up here serving the way they do in other places, the way they do on Disney Cruise Line. There's no reason for it. There was something refreshing at first glance to the fact that, oh wow, it's a buffet again and you can go help yourself. But then in practice, it just felt irresponsible. So, I'm really hoping I didn't get a side of COVID with my unseasoned meat.
Hey everybody, it's Drake, good to see you. I didn't know what to expect. I've never been to Boma before, so this is my first time experiencing the buffet. I was surprised that they brought the buffet back so soon, especially like Pete mentioned, where we were using the utensils. But moving past that, going to the actual food, best word I can describe it is lackluster. I didn't find anything to be a standout except a small little dish that's like cottage cheese with a braised pineapple. I liked that. I liked the sweetness of it. It stood out to me. Everything else, I felt like I kept going back for a dish. You know, I wanted to find a dish that stood out, that made me want to come back for more, and there wasn't really anything that made me be happy that it was a buffet, that I could just keep going back and back and back and back and back. The ribs were okay. The strip loin left something to be desired. I didn't try the chicken. The desserts were pretty good. I liked the zebra dome. It had I thought it had a really strong chocolate cocoa coffee flavor to me. I liked the texture of it. The other couple of desserts I had just paled in comparison to it. Nothing huge that I would have gone back for. The zebra dome I would have gone back for. But other than that, just lackluster all around.
So I actually liked the meal quite a bit. I thought that for a buffet, I'm not a big buffet fan in general, but what I expect out of a buffet is that there's enough variety where I can say, okay, that's good. I don't expect great. I just expect a variety of good things. I thought the chicken was really good. I thought and it didn't need anything on it. The ribs were very good. The strip loin was really good with the sauce. And like Pete was saying, a lot of things did need sauce to make it good, but that was part of the flair here. That's part of what you're doing. Like, this is an African-inspired restaurant. And so, yeah, I wanted okay, I could get strip loin anywhere. So, yeah, that's what made it something special. Even with the sides, I loved the pasta salad. It was like a curry pasta salad. I really liked that. They had coleslaw, which seemed to be coleslaw. But even that was great. So obviously a lot of things. There were several Tunisian-style dishes that I thought were very good, and the salmon for me it was like nut salmon. So many of you have a nut allergy, so you probably can't eat that. But it was very, very good. I liked it. I did feel differently. A lot of people at the table liked the desserts. I didn't think any of the desserts were super standouts. I thought they were okay. I did actually like there was a passion fruit item that it was good, but there's nothing at this restaurant that I would pay to order off a menu. So I think that's the thing. It works here, but it would not work at any other restaurant based on this. This is my first time having dinner here, because I would not specifically go out of my way to get the nut salmon with the pasta salad with the passion fruit side and the soups and all that anywhere else like I would California Grill or whatever. So I think if you're going to spend $50 per person, it's better spent in Gico, which I don't think is reopened yet. It's not reopened, right? Yeah. So Gico's not reopened yet, but I'd wait on it. Sanaa is a much better option, in my opinion, for the money. So I think there's a lot of options. The buffet style didn't bother me. I didn't even think about it, actually, whenever I came in. I don't know if it's a Florida thing or if it's just we're 2 years deep at this point. So I just was like, okay, this is where we're at now. So, but yeah, that didn't bug me either, but I don't know, there's better places you could spend your money than here.
My feelings on Boma were definitely mixed. I wasn't aggressively disliking it. And I wouldn't say that I loved it. There were a lot of items I did love though, and I'll stick with that. As Sean mentioned, the nut salmon, it would kill my wife in a second, but I thought it was really delicious. There was a lot of nuts on it though, so if you take a big piece, by the end of it, you are going to feel like you overdid it. And with me, I made it even worse because then I paired that with, it was a peanut rice with then soy and ginger. And I can't remember everything that was on it. I probably got the soy and ginger wrong even with it, but yeah, it was a lot of peanut all at once, but I thought it was really tasty together. And the rest of the meats didn't really blow me away. I didn't love the ribs. I didn't love the chicken. With the sauces, it made it better, but it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever had. I thought the lamb curry was absolutely incredible. That was probably my favorite thing. Unless I said that about the salmon, then I take it back. I don't remember what I'm saying anymore. I'm kind of in a meat sweat situation right now, so I'm kind of dealing with that. And yeah, on the dessert front, or the dessert backside, since that's when I ate all my desserts, I thought the best dessert was the banana bread pudding with the vanilla sauce. That was perfect. I like this bread pudding even better than the Polynesian, the bread pudding that you get at Ohana. I also love zebra domes, and it's nice having as many as you want here at Boma rather than just a pack of 4, getting it at the Mara. So yeah, go crazy on zebra domes here. The hazelnut brownie was an excellent dessert. The little coffee tart was good. Overall, I think if you just take little bits and pieces throughout the night, you can kind of figure out what your favorites are and just stick with that. And you know what? If you don't like something, feel free to just push it away. They will take it off your table very quickly. And yeah, the only problem we had in terms of like food for the night, really for me, was just it was very difficult. With some items I wanted, there was a little bit of a wait because we came at a busy time. But overall, you know, I'll come back to Boma again. I would rather have Boma breakfast, I think. But yeah, I'm not disappointed with tonight. I've had better, I've had worse.
And so there you have it. With my annual pass discount, this meal came to $222 with a tip. My personal opinion, not worth it. I won't be back here for a while. It's been a while since I've been here. It'll be a while before I come back. So that will do it for this episode of the Disney Dining Show. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time.